Hi there, fellow A-plusers. This is Datila from Rangers of Wrestling bringing your WWE Fastlane review. All right, we got to talk about this opener because it was the Undisputed Tag Team title match. It was the Judgment Day versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. So, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso on Raw were put in a tag team, and this match was made official by Adam Pearce. Now, I kind of thought that the Judgment Day, my bad, was going to win this match because they seem to have been, strong as a unit, but that was not the case. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso are now the tag team champions. How, you may ask? Let's get into it. So there was this one point in the match where Dominic and Rhea Ripley came out. They came to help Damian and Finn Balor. And JD Madonna was there too. So there was one spot where Damian Priest and Cody Rhodes were on the announce table. And it looked like JD was trying to hit Cody, but he missed and accidentally hit Damian Priest with his own briefcase. This allowed Damian Priest to be taken out of the match. When they went back in the match, we had like a 1D, kind of like a 1D crossroads. They had a super kick, Cody cutter. Then it looked like a 1D crossroads to Finn Balor, and Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes are now our new tag team champions. I was not expecting this at all. I thought for sure Judgment Day was going to retain here. But it's interesting that they did win because now Cody Rhodes can go to SmackDown. Is this how we get eventually to Roman versus Cody 2? All right, with Triple H showing up on SmackDown, are we finally going to split the tag titles? Would they have to give up the SmackDown tag titles? Maybe they'll give up the Raw tag titles if that's the case. But let me know what you guys thought of this opener and of Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes now winning the tag titles. We got a 6-man tag match, the LWO versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. On SmackDown, the home show to Fastlane, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits took out Joaquin Wilde and Cruz de Toro. Rey Mysterio said he was going to make a phone call. This match started off being a 2-on-3 handicap match. You know who ended up replacing them? Carlito. He came out mid-match, and the LWO was victorious. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Carlito, but I kind of feel like that was a wrong call. The Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits should have won this match. They should have gone over. What you could have done was kept this a 2-on-3 handicap match. And then you can maybe have Carlito come out and make the save. But, I'm not saying I'm upset that Carlito came back or the LWO won. I'm just saying I think it was the wrong decision. But that's just my opinion. But you know what? I'm happy to see Carlito. I'm just upset that they changed his theme song and he didn't come out with an apple. He needs to spit in the face of whoever changed his theme music because that was ridiculous. There was no reason why they needed to change his theme song. My motto is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Carlito's theme song was not broken. But happy to see Carlito back. And the LWO got a much needed victory. We get the WWE Women's title match, Io Sky versus Asuka versus Charlotte. Now, during the pre-show, we had Jade Cargill arrive, and she was greeted by Triple H. I kind of thought that maybe she was going to come out and confront the winner of this match, but that did not happen. Maybe with Triple H being on SmackDown this coming Friday, maybe he'll announce Jade Cargill. Who knows? But I thought this was a really good match. I was really surprised by how good this match was. Now, I kind of thought to myself, okay, Charlotte was going to win here. But that was not the case. Now, Io Sky came out alone. She told Bayley she did not need her. Bayley came out regardless. And she was checking up on Io. And because of Bayley, Io Sky successfully retained. So what happened was Charlotte had Asuka in the figure 8, and as Bayley was distracting the ref, you could see Asuka tap. But this allowed Io Sky to do a moonsault to Charlotte, and she successfully retained her title. So I'm really happy for that because I thought Charlotte was going to win and I did not want her to win, but really happy Io Sky retained here. We get a tag team match, John Cena and LA Knight versus the Bloodline in the form of Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. Now, I felt bad for John Cena during this match because he was getting beat up. I mean, it was like hashtag beat up John Cena because he took a huge beating in this match, which in a way I don't mind because it made LA Knight more over than he already is. Like, I feel like that put him over even more because he came in for the save. No, there was this moment with John Cena and Solo Sikoa. They were kind of like teasing a moment with them. So I feel like that might lead to something at some point before Cena goes back to Hollywood. But this was a good match. I'm not surprised the Bloodline won here, especially it seems like the story that they're telling that Jimmy Uso seems to be, I guess, taking charge. And with Roman coming back on SmackDown, I'm sure that's going to lead to something. But let me know what you guys thought of this match. The main event ended up being the last man standing match for the World Heavyweight title, Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, this was a match. Like, holy smokes. Like, there were some spots, like the low blow to Seth Rollins and how he dropped to the floor from the stands. Or how about, like, Nakamura spraying the red mist in Seth Rollins' face and him falling onto the announce table from the ladder. That Falcon Arrow to Nakamura that went through the tech tables, that's what did it. That's how Seth Rollins successfully retained his title. Now, I will say, I thought that there was going to be a cash-in, or at least a tease of a cash-in. Throughout the match, Nakamura was targeting Seth Rollins' back here. So I kind of thought, okay, maybe Damian Priest might come out mid-match, cash in, or he'll come out after. But the way Fastlane ended was really weird. Like, I know earlier in the night, Rhea Ripley took Damian Priest's briefcase from him, saying that he shouldn't cash in tonight, especially because Damian Priest was talking about he didn't want to leave empty-handed after losing those tag titles. So basically the pay-per-view ends with Seth Rollins holding up his title. I did not like that ending. It was such an awkward ending. You would have thought that maybe Damian Priest would have came out, teased the cash in, or maybe Damian Priest would have tried to cash in, but you want to save the cash in for somewhere down the road as they just lost those tag titles. Now, Damian Priest is probably going to be upset with Jade and Madonna here. So the question is, where do we go from here? Is Seth Rollins done with Nakamura? Who is his next challenger? I guess we got to wait and see. So overall, I did not think Fastlane was a terrible pay-per-view. That was pretty decent. But I disliked the awkward, weird finish to Fastlane with Seth Rollins just kind of standing there. Also did not like the fact that the 6-man tag match started off as a 2-on-3 handicap match. And Carlito came in towards the end. But so if I had to rank it on a scale from 1 to a Shawn Spears perfect 10, I'd give it an 8. I thought it was a pretty decent pay-per-view. All right. Well, kept this review short because we only had 5 matches. Well, that's it for this review. Thank you guys all so much for watching and for the continued support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified whenever A Plus Hero Report releases a new video or whenever they go live. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.